Grand Rapids is nearly done turning thousands of old streetlights across the city into LED lighting. And while the city touts its safety improvements and cost savings, some neighbors are speaking out against them. News 8's Byron Tollefson has a closer look why.
Grand Rapids neighborhoods are getting brighter at night as the city nears finishing changing 18,000 streetlights into LED. City engineer Tim Berkman says the older lights with an orange tint weren't bright enough. He argues that the new ones will help drivers and pedestrians see better in the dark, helping prevent crashes.
We know that most of our accidents involving pedestrians and cyclists happen at night, and many times as a result of poor visibility.
Right behind me is one of the 15,000 streetlights across the city of Grand Rapids that have already been transformed into LED lighting. It's not only being done to make sure streets are properly lit, but also to save a lot of money.
Once completed, we're anticipating an energy savings of about $350,000 a year.
Crews started switching the lights in summer of 2021 and expect to be done in the next 3 months. Berkman says they're equipped with a smart system that reports any streetlight outages directly to city staff.
The former system was really complaint-based. We needed to receive a phone call to know that one of those 18,000 lights, for instance, was out.
But this is not without opposition.
It used to be that the moonlight would cover things in a nice light and it was kind of magical. And you don't have that anymore because the moonlight is eclipsed by this other bright lighting.
Laska Nygaard, a community organizer for the Heritage Hill Association, says some neighbors have complained to the city that the lights are too bright.
We've had one neighbor who complained that it was so bright that within their home, they could read a book after the lighting was put in.
Other neighbors questioned whether brighter lights would actually make the streets safer at night.
And some concern also about a glare effect, like not being actually able to see people if they're coming toward you because of the light being too bright behind.
A city spokesperson says if homeowners feel that the streetlights are shining too bright directly on their property, they can dial 311 and crews can adjust them. They've done that 6 different times in one Heritage Hill neighborhood over the last year. But generally, the city plans to keep the lights the same. And Nygaard says some neighbors realize that it's a done deal.
I think they felt that they were not being heard and they were concerned. But I think there is sort of a feeling of, well, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
In Grand Rapids, Byron Tollefson, News 8.